here and there. I raised 7 kids. Holler at me. Let me know because I don't pay attention to a lot of motherfuckers
Right.
because that's not my focus.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
My
what's
kids
sad.
be like, "Mom, don't you remember?" No, I don't. No. I didn't focus on that motherfucker. So no, I don't remember.
All right, Michelle, you in a talking mood. You wanted to say something earlier about Pasadena. Does that ring a bell? I want you to go ahead and
Yes,
finish what you
I
had to say. Say it
did.
real quick.
I really did.
Say
I
it real
really
quick.
wanted to give a shout out to everybody that's in Pasadena, basically California, on the strip. You know, from that shooting spree.
That was tragic.
I forgot. Yes, it
That was definitely tragic.
Yes, it was because I was there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And it was just so much. I have a lot of family members there, and I wanted to shout out, you know, and give my love to everybody out there in Pasadena, out there in California. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But I was shut off, but it's okay because you know what? Much love. My heart still goes out for anybody. I'm talking about Katrina and everybody. Real talk. That's all I wanted to say, but I was cut off. But it's okay because you know what? Flair, you know what? I got this nigga. I got it.
All right.
Okay.
Quick question around the table.
What's up?
We don't get political on air a whole lot. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about guns, Goldie?
I have guns.
4 guns, or so you 4?
I have guns.
Okay.
Yes.
You know
Shelley,
what?
4
with everything's going on, I'm for guns because you know what? Even the law enforcement officers is crooked as fuck.
Yeah.
They're not. You know
or
what?
against guns?
No, I ain't against guns.
Okay. Can I say this?
I'm not against them. I'm not going to be a
before we
hypocrite.
cut off.
But what I was going to say, can I? He was asking a question. Can I ask?
Go ahead. Answer.
I'm not into violence.
I'm not either.
But I gotta be strapped.
You gotta be able to
You know what I'm
protect
saying?
yourself. That's all right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm
That's
gonna
all right.
I'm gonna
Like,
piggyback
real
on
shit.
you.
Gotta be strapped.
I'm gonna piggyback
Right.
on you because you know what? You know
That's
what
right.
happened?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers sit up here and say we don't have enough proof. But when you get it on video, you see what the fuck is going on, and you still these motherfuckers, these officers or whatever, still not being charged for what the fuck they done. You know what I'm saying?
The officers did something?
There's a problem. Yes. You got all this video. You got all this fucking video. You see what's going on.
So do you guys think some of
On
this,
that note, that's what I wanted to talk about too. I don't know how deep or how much of the Kaneko Jenkins incident that you have all seen, but there have been some very eye-opening videos that have been revealed this week. And the first one being,
That was crazy.
they're
The Kaneko
showing
one.
these videos that they're showing this week, they're showing the suspects, the possible suspects.
Yeah, but I don't.
At this point, I don't think it'll ever be solved correctly.
Right.
It won't
Cody.
be.
But some people say
Cody.
that
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go ahead.
some people say that
Speak, baby.
it was meant like she did it on purpose, or she killed herself, or you know what I mean, things like that. But I think it's bullshit.
The biggest thing that I'm
they say she
seeing,
killed herself though.
nah, the biggest thing that I'm seeing,
But that's
I strongly believe they're saying something about her brother, this being a retaliation because of her brother killing a gentleman's best friend that was in the video, who is Monifa's boyfriend. So
okay.
they're
it's a setup.
basically that's all it was.
Okay,
But
yeah, that's
now
cool.
we know that it's a setup, all fine and dandy. We do know that. So they're saying, why are they covering this up? They don't. What are they covering this up about? The only thing I can see this being covered up about is I don't think all that Oregon shit. That I think that was some shit that was a little razzle dazzle. Everybody at it. What I do believe in though, I just believe that the hotel had so much illegal shit going on that night with just that party that they would have to cover it up because Kaneko's mom could get fucking paid off of that shit.
Yeah, she can.
For one, they were all underage drinking.
Right.
Two, it was this room was purchased with a fake credit card.
Oh yeah, that's a charge.
And then like including there were drugs there that weren't supposed to be there.
I think the people that work there had connections, like you said, with some of the people, the men or something like that.
And then
they paying them off to not come to the room.
Not only
like
that,
you know
not only that,
straight up.
the girl that we keep making fun of with the orange hair, Monifa.
The one to be like, you cute, baby.
She's a security guard there.
Is she?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
She's in she's there. So that gave them not only her, I don't believe she did it, but they know people that can edit.
Absolutely. 'Cause
That would be
a lot
able
of stuff
to
that's
help
been
edit.
edited about the girl that was found in the freezer. It was a lot
That
of
was
shit that was
Kaneko.
edited. But Goldie, my question to you and to Cheese,
Okay, baby. What's
you know what I'm
happening?
saying? My question to y'all is that um oh goodness, it's a lot, it's a lot of things that's been edited. It's a lot of things that's been edited. They tell us, you know what I'm saying, get it on video and we'll handle it. But they can look at the video and the video speaks 1,000 words. But it speaks the truth. If you stop and look and listen and you know what I'm saying,
Yep,
you
the further we
comprehend
go
everything
along,
the
the
fuck
more
is going on.
the more it's
But
being revealed.
but my whole point is that these motherfucking police officers or whoever are still getting off. I had a question for Lady Love, but she's not in here. But I'm not going to go there. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of things. No, real talks. There's a lot of shit
Yeah.
that's going on. That's on video. They
Mhm.
said get it on video and we'll help you.
Mhm.
We got
So,
on video
let me
and
ask
they
you this.
still don't help us.
Okay, you guys.
What the fuck
hear
is
you guys
going
are kinda
on?
heated about this. Are you guys surprised this happens?
This doesn't
I'm
surprise me
sorry.
at all. This has happened many times before. We just didn't even know about
Right.
it. This
Yeah.
this was just
I
done
was just,
sloppily.
I was just asking. Yeah, I was just asking because you could niggas been getting prosecuted and
This
all
has
kinds
been
of other
happening.
shit for years.
Yeah.
Gonna fuck us over from day one.
Jay, do you know how many officers that has been acquitted
Yeah,
for
it's
the?
been
You know what's
going
even
on-
crazy
That's
about
been going
that?
on
You
for
know how
years,
big of
though.
a you
It
know.
has, and like
It's been going on for years,
my
but I
family-
think now it's getting a little better.
Ah,
But
It's getting a little better because they're starting to
can't see
recognize it more because of the camera
can't see it.
phones
mhm.
and all
can't
that.
see
'Cause
it.
back in the day,
Exposed.
that's what
Back in the day-
exposed them. That
Yeah.
I
that
cannot
if,
But
see
without
it.
if
that-
it wasn't for the live
That takes a
video,
citizen for
They
that.
get away.
It takes a law-abiding
You know what?
citizen to go ahead and do that instead of just walking away.
But
Right.
you know
They
what?
say instead of screaming rape, yell fire.
But you know
In
what?
some
Yeah, they
cities-
did say
In
that.
some
That
cities,
is
big
true.
cities, they said don't yell rape because they
That
won't
is
help
true.
you. Yell
But
fire.
you know what? You know
Yeah,
what?
we
It
fucked
came
up.
out with
We
Rodney
fucked up
King.
around here, son.
The video came around the King, and then it
Damn.
started diminishing. That video or that everybody that you know what I'm saying, even the police cams start diminishing. They don't give a fuck if it's on video. They still had reason enough to do what the fuck they wanted to do. Come on now, you're fucking serious. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling.
yeah.
Real
Right.
talk. You know what I'm saying? You sit there, somebody sitting in the car, you shoot them 8
All right.
fucking
Well,
times.
can I ask the question?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. So how do y'all
Please, I'm
feel
sorry.
about? How do y'all feel about the gay trending? The trending, the gay. Everybody's coming
now
out. and-
listen,
How
I
do y'all
don't.
feel about this? Y'all accept that or?
The way I feel about this is the only thing that I'm seeing with all of this,
Yeah.
is opening doors for some other shit that we do not need to be a part of. Yesterday, I was on. There's a website you can do a little research. What is this called? It's a little site that I was on, but anyway, I'll give it to you afterwards.
Okay.
This
Cool.
site that I was on, it showed a picture. Has anyone been familiarized with? There's a new thing. They have a name for people that are sexually attracted to children. Have you heard about that?
Nah,
Pedophiles. Fucking
Yeah.
pedophiles.
They have a sy- they have a
that's sick shit.
they have a symbol. They have a
oh, there's
symbol.
a symbol.
Uh-huh.
They got a mascot and shit.
They
now?
have a mascot, and what the mascot
That's crazy.
resembles, first there's a little circle, and then over that little circle there's a big circle. So it's showing a child
Yeah.
that symbolizes a child and an adult
Mhm.
as one.
You know what?
Yeah,
That
that shit
fucks
crazy.
me
No,
up.
no, no,
The
no.
reason why-
Is this in a positive manner?
Go
Or
ahead.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
You can't.
This is the reason why
Go to-
I ask my questions because, I have somebody that's real close to me. I have somebody that's real close to me that is, that is gay, and I had to
Uh-huh.
basically, I had to understand that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying, and that's why I be asking a lot of questions about that. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? Because
I
I'm dealing
feel
with
you. I
that.
feel you.
I'm
Cheese.
dealing with it like right now.
I feel you, Cheese, because you know
what
I
what?
I'm
understand.
So
I'm in that dilemma.
straight up.
But my whole point is, you might have somebody that's gay in your family, but when they start targeting motherfuckers on the outside, there's a fucking problem. When you get labeled as a sex offender or whatever towards children,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now, when you just gay, you just want men, these women. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to actually pull it up too.
Real
so I
talk.
can give you the name
All I'm
of
saying
it.
is, when it gets to that point, when you start going outside, you know, your little box, when you start want to target younger people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's time to go.
All right.
Well,
I love y'all.
Yes, let me get on ahead and wrap this up. Well, we really enjoy having you listening and viewing us tonight.
Yes,
We have Thupper again.
absolutely.
We have Cheese WIZYCAN.
Yeah,
Thank you
Cheese
so
WIZYCAN.
much.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
for sure.
you.
Yeah, I love y'all too.
We have Jay and, of course, me, Goldie. Tune in again next week. Thank you so much.
It's not music, AD money, Phantom of the beat. No doubt, baby. Let's go. I got it. See my flow. Plus I shine like an ingredient. I'm extra blow like LG. But my words pick up the pictures like Picasso. I take the girls' jeans off like Pentecostal. I'm so violent and agitated. These bitch rappers got me activated. Acting like they fucking administrators. Young the rappers, yo, they must be getting penetrated. They in the game, oh, that's how they made it? Rappers, lyrics, my opposite beat, X-rated. The new breed of hip-hop, this style is outdated. I'm about facing, I'm too complex to trace it. A power in your mouth, now chasing. Prepare for the facelift. Bruce Jenner on that same shit. Similar to a local rapper, what's fame hits. You never heard this before, go ahead, rewind it back. Just 98 A&B plus phantoms on the track. It's the first time ever. It gets better. God, dudes is whack. Get much better. The first time ever. It gets better. God, dudes is whack. Get much better. This is history. That's why I'm on top of my big look into my eyes and tell me what you see. If you see a touch of a demon possessed over me, you can pray to our larger Buddha or Jehovah. I'm young man sober when I need you on my shoulder. And don't play a hater, because pay you forward. I'm a man of the animal. You's a cannibal. Close like the 18th. Call me Hannibal. I come you run. When I come you done. I want the hater off the whiskey off the fucking ones. You keep acting like Jesse James to make it famous. I spit like a shit, so I'm paid out the anus. And that's because I'm on the corner. Ain't no name, it's the first time ever. It gets better. God, dudes is whack. We're much clever. The first time ever. It gets better. God, dudes is whack. We're much clever. Brooklyn is in the motherfucking down. New York, stand the fuck up. This is hip hop. This is the first time ever. And not the last time, my nigga. Not the last time. Let's keep this going. You know what I mean? Teach not
She said she want the money now. That's why she call me honey now. My baby like it money now. That's why she call me honey now. I dey call her Diana.
Test. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
My baby is fine. She dey make dey make me go gaga. My baby is fine. She dey make me go gaga.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Okay. I'm here, y'all niggas, with this certified fishing. Big fishing in this motherfucker, cheese WIZYCAN. Y'all already know. Yeah. I put the cut up on the head. I'm standing in the kitchen. I'm wheeling in this water, dog. Certified fishing. That cut up on the head. I'm standing in the kitchen. I'm wheeling in this water, dog. Certified fishing. I put the cut up on the head. So watch me wheel that water. My stove is on 10. Gotta wheel it till it's harder. I took it out the pot. I put it on a saucer. I seen 10 racks. Shit, I count this shit tomorrow. My trap is on, boom. This bitch is on fire. I done popped the damn mileage, so you know that I ain't tired. They jaying up my phone and beating down my door. They call me Jetty Freddy, Mr. Riller 94. My dope is on a 10. Oh, cheesy, get it in. Don't try that jack shit, gon' get your wig pushed in. Cause this is what I do. Y'all niggas ain't keeping it real. Been the same young nigga with the pistol on my lap, still nigga giving up for the field. Yeah.
Cheese WIZYCAN on the motherfucking beat.
Yeah, that's just a little freestyle, man, on that shit. But I'm gonna hit y'all. Let me do this shit acapella, man.
You gonna do
I'm
acapella?
gonna do this shit acapella, man.
Go ahead and get them real
I
quick.
tell these niggas, I said, I heard you niggas rapping, I ain't buying y'all shit. Told you niggas I be back like flies on shit. The city ain't behind you. You guys ain't it. They fucking with the cheat cause my fly on shit. It's Turd Life Mafia. We round on clips. We out shooting movies, nigga. Bow down flick. ZZ niggas keep they mouth on dick, and ever since 14, man, I've been south on trips. My OG told me that the pie don't flip unless you put your hand into it and apply that mix. I'm a cocaine slave, nigga, hit me with that whip. Confunction on my radio, I'm training this bitch. I'm feeling like I'm rich Uncle Timmy with the pit. Got the coke and the smile with the shimmy on my hip. Your bitch pussy looking like a guinea when it spit. Push Kizzle the frog and hit Piggy with the split. Yeah, man. Yeah,
how you
man.
do?
Something like that, man.
Give a shout out to your people.
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to, man, everybody in ZZ Records, man. Give a shout out to Bam. Give a shout out to Magniv. Give a shout out to everybody that make this happen. Renegade. You know what I mean? Just everybody that's fucking with me, man. The whole ZZ family, man. You know what I mean? WTMH Radio, man. Fucking with it.
That's what's
Live
up.
and direct.
That's what's up.
Straight up.
You're just now tuning in. We got Cheese WIZYCAN in the motherfucking building. You're going to hear a song from him all month of October. You see what I'm saying? We got that brick fishing. That's what it's called.
Yeah, it's
That's
called
my
brick
shit
fishing.
right there.
Brick fishing, man. That's the shit I just gave him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the cocoa beat. You know what I'm saying? On the cocoa beat.
So what else you got coming up?
Shit, man, I got a lot of shit coming up, man. You know, we just wrapping up this little mixtape right now. You know what I'm saying? And then we about to start doing these shows. And I'm doing more interviews, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep
Make sure your ass come back.
Oh, nigga, you know I'm coming back. You know, so I feel like doing another verse for real. That's how I feel.
Shit, go ahead. It's your floor.
You want me to hit another for love?
Go ahead.
I said I done seen a lot of faces, heard a lot of cases. These lying ass niggas and they twisted ass cases. Seriously, you ask me, I think these niggas patience. I think this shit is comical how far they really take it. One nigga said he caught bricks from an Asian, give it to him long time and moving out of Vegas, caught up in the traffic, life for the famous, couple $100,000 in his wall of his basement. I laughed so hard that my stomach started aching, knowing what he charged with this nigga pump faking. Nigga went to court and heard the charges he was facing and pointed into the crowd. That's the niggas who just came in. This ain't even trial, nigga. This is the arraignment. Why you say you bulletproof and why your story changing? Find out this nigga really smoking on that basic, but you deserve an Oscar. Great entertainment.
Yeah,
Cheese,
baby.
In the motherfucker.
Fucking bitch, man.
Give me a topic real quick, man.
Fucking the streets up.
That's I like that shit.
Fucking the streets up, man.
Some random shit.
I
The
thought
revolution.
Love had one.
Oh, Love
I'm
got one.
saying the revolution. When is
Aw,
it
man.
going to
When?
come?
You said what?
The revolution. When is it going to?
It's
get
already
there?
came.
Nah, but I'm
It's
nah,
beginning,
baby.
it's
What do you
beginning
consider?
stages. It's
what-
just starting.
What do you consider a revolution? What is your definition of a revolution?
The revolution is when white people finally accept that racism exists?
In my eyes, the revolution is when a whole house of white supremacy is torn down.
You just said the same shit I just said to try to sound smart.
No.
What was the difference?
You talking about being treated equal? Fuck being treated equal.
I ain't say you being treated equal. You didn't hear me say nothing like that. I said when they stop acting like it don't exist, because we will beat a dead horse, and white people have an excuse to say something about it.
You're asking for acknowledgement. I'm asking for the death of white supremacy. I don't want white supremacy to be okay with me, because we all know deep down inside they don't feel shit for us.
So it sounds like you settling.
No, if you
There's so many
that
words.
right there, acknowledgement is settling.
So why would you settle?
I'm not settling. I said I want to rid of it.
Rid of what?
White supremacy, the house of white supremacy.
That's
which means the top. I'm saying that's why I say a revolution. It's going to
do a realistic revolution.
That I'm saying, but that's where we.
You want a resolution. You don't want a revolution.
That right there, this showed you just gave up right there because that's impossible. They said Black Wall Street was impossible.
No, I'm saying as far as like, hold on. I'm saying as far as like, you think if we go out and we speak our mind, that eventually things will change.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So okay, if you go out and march tomorrow, what is your purpose?
I don't march without a purpose. So
what is your purpose? If you go out and march tomorrow, what is your purpose?
When I go out and march, my purpose is for our Black men, women, and children to stop being gunned down unarmed and unjustly, to stop having excessive force used against us for a simple traffic warrant.
Okay, so what does marching do?
Marching actually brings people together in unity, and those that may feel that they don't have that strength to push on, like somebody, like you could be feeling like, oh, this ain't gonna do nothing, man. This ain't worth shit.
I do feel like that.
But if you go to one of these marches, I bet you won't leave that march feeling the same way, because you not only have voiced your First Amendment, but you have also gained other people that have like minds of you and have other venues for things to get done. See, there's a process that has to happen after the march. The march is just the gathering.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
After the march is the process.
Let's talk revolution. Let's talk revolution.
Let's talk revolution. That's what I'm saying.
Because I believe it's already started. I'm not talking revolution against blacks versus whites.
No.
It is versus white supremacy.
That's what it is.
No, hear me. It's about white supremacy in America. And white supremacy in America meaning we got Muslims, we got black people, we got Puerto Ricans, we got Mexicans, we got Asians, right? After all this Vegas shit, there were mad countries saying the problem in America is the white man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a racist guy, but they got bully tactics, and those bully tactics only work so far.
You saying white people do?
Yes. It even trickles down. It even trickles down because who guards us from? Who keeps us safe? The police. A bully tactic, which is nothing but a fraternity, because they will have your own. They will have your own uncle shooting his nephew and get away with shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a matter of getting away. They need to be forced to retire, where he should be going to jail. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fraternity. They take care of their own. But the revolution has already started, bro. I mean, there's no stop. It's gonna get worse. I don't know where it's gonna happen, but you can only march so much, because guess what? In 2017, motherfuckers don't believe in marching.
It's outdated.
It's
it's like telling a young nigga to listen to Rakim if you want to learn how to rap.
We're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and come out with our mumble rap. But in other words, the revolution is going to start. We will make that change to get that change.
Marching
this era, this generation.
But let me ask you a question. Let me speak on this. When you said about the marching, so how come every time, okay, as some say, a black person got killed by a cop, and then they go marching, but then the next day ain't nobody marching and shit?
I know.
So it's like, what the fuck is the purpose?
I'm saying, I'm going through that right now.
Let her answer.
To piggyback on what you said, the march isn't really supposed to give you the resolution. It gets people together to start the resolution or the revolution, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, I go out in the street. I didn't know you before, but I saw you marching in the same thing I was marching in. It's cool. We're going to go home.
But this is the thing, Jay, every day. We'll march because a white person killed us. But if our cousin get killed by another black man, we ain't marching. We talking about retaliation. So what kind of march you got together, or a non-profit you got for that?
But marching is only.
Let her answer. This is her field. I want to know what she. If a black man kills a black man, why don't y'all march then?
Listen, we do. Now, just because y'all don't see it on social media doesn't mean
why isn't it not highly publicized?
Because the media doesn't want to show us fighting and unifying together.
Well, we got camera phones now.
I know. Listen, because if you and CHEEZE have beef with each other, y'all get in a shootout. You are two armed men that are aggressing an altercation between each other, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, if you are driving down your street and you get pulled over by a cop, and that cop has a authority high and just wants to be a dick and harass you, and you even give one inkling of power, if you show any part of being an alpha male, then that cop automatically feels just to put you down as a dog.
So for the listeners, what's the way around that to where you still can show it's equal? I'm equal as a human being.
There is no there.
So I can just get pulled over by a black or a white cop, because me, honestly, I think black cops are worse than white cops.
Exactly, black cops are worse than white cops because they think that's the house
I'll
nigga.
tell you why in a minute.
That's the house nigga.
Yeah.
And you know I use the term nigga loosely.
Yeah.
Okay, CHEEZE. So you ain't never been pulled over by a black cop and he tried to clown you in front of your bitch?
No, never a black cop.
Always been a black cop.
It's always been a white.
Always been a black cop. The white cop will pull you over and act like he's going by the book because he thinks you don't know the law. A black cop will try to act like he got some swag with it and try to clown you in front of your girl or in front of your people.
I see what you're saying.
Any female, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying you go in your hood and that's the same. That's the doughboy too.
Okay.
The doughboy gonna look at you like this little nigga ain't getting nobody.
Okay. So what's more? I'll say who's more in danger? A white person in a black neighborhood or a black person in a white neighborhood?
A black person in a white neighborhood.
The black person in a white neighborhood?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we are, as a people, welcoming. We are wholeheartedly open to accepting anybody that shows us any kind of love and loyalty.
Right. So
when
you feel like
go
that's
into
the same?
A white neighborhood, the first thing they think as soon as they see you pull that U-Haul in the driveway, all the niggers are here.
Or you sell drugs, or how to get for that I'm leaving.
Oh, we're gonna have barbecues every day on the front lawn and shit. We gotta get them out of here. And then next thing you know, you got tags on your garage that says "nigger leave." Yeah. But you come from a white, you a white boy in a black neighborhood, and I'm saying you can come out on your front stoop, fire up a blunt, and have 5 dudes come and sit on your stoop with you and chop it up with you.
Right.
Get to know you.
I feel like black people have and I don't want to sound like a coon, but every time somebody say but, they about to
you about to be a coon.
I feel like it's a double standard when it comes to black people and their law, as they say in their head. Because like I said earlier, a white person or a cop can beat us up, gun us down, fuck us up. But then when a black person do it, we think totally different.
And that's not
and it's
true.
Not publicized.
And that's not true, because if you shoot him, you going to jail.
Yeah.
The only reason we are.
But guess what? I'll get out because they want his family to kill me.
But listen.
They never solved the problem. You know who solved the crimes? 90% of the time,
it's the hood.
The hood.
Yeah, we solve it up.
If you go rob a bank, CHEEZE, you know who telling you? Somebody on your Facebook page. Hey, bro, hit me up. Hey, bro, I know that when you on Facebook,
hashtag bricks.
Exactly. Hashtag bricks. It's always black people. I understand what you're saying, like strong black, this, and that. But it's always black people that bring black people down.
I'm about to pull that coon out of you now. Okay.
Ain't no coon in me.
Because you're so much worried about pointing the blame at somebody for you getting caught for doing some shit you ain't have no business doing in the first place.
Okay.
Now, if you would have been out here doing what you were supposed to be doing, getting your money the right way you're supposed to be doing in your own karma, then you wouldn't have to worry about somebody snitching on you and telling about what you're doing behind the covers.
What I'm saying is, I can go do something against a white person. It doesn't matter. Black people tell on black people. It's not ever a white person telling on black people.
White people every day. Do you know?
It's more black. Black people tell. People are more. Black people are more worried about the money part.
Yeah.
If you see 2,500 or 2,000 on that Crime Stoppers, you're like, oh shit. Let me go ahead and get my information.
Yeah.
Let me.
That's what people do.
Statistically, black people, in general, the only time we have beef with anyone, it is based off an emotional distraction. We fall out because I thought we were closer than what you thought, and you did something to violate my trust with you. I'm thinking you're a loyal person, and you turn around and disrespect the loyalty. So now we have beef. Now, once we get out of that, my feelings is hurt mentality, then we can grow as a people.
But that's everybody though. If you have a rally and you say you want to march, he got an album release party the same day. If he doesn't show up to your march, you're not showing up to his album release party because he didn't support you. That's what black people do.
But I'm saying,
y'all choose sides.
If it's the same day, then
I'm about business.
If it's the same day, if it's the same day, he knows that I'm not going to be there because I have a prior engagement.
What's revolution mean?
Revolution?
What is a revolution? Let's go back. She brought it up. That's how I got
revolution means to turn this from a republic to a democracy.
What does that mean though?
But black people was the first Republicans. We let that change. No, we gonna say I'm lying now?
No, I'm not.
Black people was the first Republicans.
On record, yes, that is true. But before all of the publications and the rules and the principality of living life, there were no rules. We were living as a people, as a free people.
So what is revolution?
Revolution means combining and unifying as a group, as a community to overtake the government and make the government work for the people.
Right.
Because right now we are working for the government.
Right.
Do you bank black?
We can't do shit.
Is your money in a black bank?
I don't bank it.
If you was to do, is your money in a black bank?
No, it's not.
Okay, so how? So
listen. This is why. This is why I'm not in a black bank, because black or white, no matter who owns the name, it's always going to be under a white man's corporation.
That's not true. No. If it's a black bank, I'm asking you, why aren't your money in there? You have a nonprofit.
How did they get licensed to be the bank? How did they do all these things
independently?
It's
black money.
So they sign on the line to somebody. Who made them sign on the line? That white man made them sign on the line and say,
not all the time.
All the time. It has to be.
Not all the time.
Key Bank is
that's the government.
I know
we'll go deeper than that.
Go ahead, Cheese. What blanks ain't owned by a white person?
You say black owned, but who does the black own? They gotta answer to the IRS. They gotta answer to how many other people.
The IRS is white, but what we're saying is
Black Lives Matter is owned by a white man. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter is owned by a white man. Okay, so it doesn't matter who is the face of the company. It's always
we're not talking about that now.
But black and white has nothing to do with the matter of revolution.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
It does, but not the way you're doing it.
This is what the revolution is. This is what the revolution is.
Well, go ahead and I'll tell you what the revolution is.
If the revolution does take place, then this radio station is no longer going to exist because you're going to be dependent on your own resources. That means
I can coexist.
I'm not talking about.
I can coexist.
I'm not talking about TV and radio, baby. I'm talking about living. I'm talking about food, water, gas, things that you need to provide and live on a daily basis.
Not necessarily.
No.
There was a revolution before, and then that shit, all that shit still existed. It got better. Technology got better.
But
there was a revolution. I'm talking about a revolution ain't nothing but an overthrow of a government to change it to a more adapt way. You know what I'm saying?
Technology is
Napster didn't become a problem in the music business until black people start downloading
music.
Listen,
technology is nothing more but a device to keep track of you.
But
they always upgrade the technology. If you run into a real revolutionary, a real activist, they don't operate by cell phone.
But it's all theory.
Operate by social media.
They go off of theory.
They all about meeting face to face.
And there's gonna be a later revolution where the Asians, the motherfuckers doing all the computer shit, is gonna take over our shit, dude. I'm just saying. I was talking about this earlier.
They said that with Y2K.
This is my thing, though. This is my thing as far as revolution. This is my thing as far as resolution. They are trying. Y'all say black this, white that. But this is the thing.
It's not about black and white.
No, it is black and white because at the end of the day, the media. If you go home tonight,
right?
This is your homework tonight. You want to come back next week? Just tell me what you got. You go home, watch CNN. Mm-hmm. Every news story that's white on white, they try to put black people in the mix. Period.
They're never interviewing.
Right there.
No, this is what I'm saying. They trying to start a race war some kind of way. It don't matter. If Trump do something stupid, they bring up Obama. The killer killed somebody at the killer in Vegas. They try to say Oh, after 4 days, all of a sudden, he also plotted on Chance the Rapper. Get the fuck out of here. It's always something mixed with black.
Muslims.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But see,
they're trying to start a race war between us.
Yes, it is.
But
that is why I do not watch CNN.
But do you think we're not strong enough as a people to where it hasn't started yet?
We're not unified enough.
No, we're not unified enough.
It's gonna take more than black folks.
Today, we're done.
So what is marching doing to unify us?
No, marching. I'm saying I'm gonna keep it 100%.
It's called networking.
Whenever I'm at these marches, the majority of people that are there are white people.
Yeah. Because they want to know.
We are not there.
But we're not.
We are not there. I'm saying no. I'm because this is what I do. I do the marches.
You want to know why black people ain't there?
Because we don't care.
No, it's because black people don't support black people.
Exactly. We don't.
I could do this radio show, and it's probably more white listeners that listen to the show.
There's people out there like, oh, he's got WTMH and narcissistic, but
you see motherfuckers calling from Hawaii and shit like that.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure they're not dark as fuck. You see what I'm saying?
Right. They still want to listen to
exactly because they local. Their mentality is different.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, it's easier.
But we get
it's easier for me to stay at home and hear about it than to go out and march.
I had that meeting last Monday.
Yeah.
And it was nobody that showed up.
But even other white people see the problem with our government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not a problem. That's what I'm.
That's
why I say. But that's why I say it's not a white or black issue because they see the problem and.
But they're not.
No, I'm not saying all. But what I'm saying, I'm not saying all white people are racist.
You do it by yourself. I'm just saying it's like Kaepernick taking it. He did it by himself. He got fucked. And this is football. And you can't do it by yourself.
What I'm saying is,
you gotta know somebody's behind you.
Listen. And
we're starting to realize there's a lot of people behind this shit.
You taking a stand is a lot different from a white person taking a stand because you only have your people as a following, but a white person has the whole world following them because they have put themselves out there to be as of godlike as possibly.
But even white folks believe that the system that is in place today is fucked up.
But they're not trying to take advantage.
No, I'm just saying
of using their voice and their platform.
If it was vice versa and the niggas was above, we would be doing the same shit. We hate on ourselves and we're on the bottom of the totem pole.
We're not bred that way.
No, it doesn't. But it doesn't.
But that's your opinion.
But they're not bred that way.
That's your opinion.
Let me ask you a question.
Upon their people.
Let me ask you a question. Say you and another person.
It's like you're hating on the people that came to the marches that supported you.
No,
like you don't like those people being there.
Say you've had a friend for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And you say that friend crosses you one time and y'all might fall out, but a couple months pass by and y'all back together friends, right? Okay, but on the side, and this is just a stereotype, I'm being prejudiced.
I had a feeling, and just go ahead and take
a white man can have a friend for 10 years and their friend can cross them one time, and instead of them trying to work their problem out, it's an all-out drag-out beef and it's life or death. And I have seen
between two white folks that are just going at it back and forth. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying.
I hear more niggas doing that than white folks. They'll cut you. White folks cut you fuck off.
But we're more apt to accept you back after you cross.
Is that good or bad though?
But
we're also
you may think that's bad, but it's not. Because you have a forgiving spirit. Because you have a heart that says they might have done that. It could have been something they was going through. I'm going to accept them back, and I'm still going to love them. That is our weakness.
But what is our weakness, love?
Our weakness is we love too easily and we trust too easily.
Okay, so at the end of the day, why would you put your passion in the people that don't love you?
Because it's my people.
It's because you believed in them till they proved you wrong.
Because I want better for my people and I want better for my children.
So you lead by example.
So there ain't there ain't no white person out there who don't want better for you and your children. Even though
I'm not.
She said they did. She said they did.
I'm not saying
she said
that.
They did. But you both said that though. I both say that white people are out there more.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
But they have
because they see the society's fucking. You talking about revolution? We talking about
white people have a bigger voice than black people.
Simple color. We're talking about overthrowing a simple power.
That's what I'm saying. And that right there, you see, you getting it now.
Yeah, I got it. I already got it.
Because look,
I'm just waiting for the right time to pounce them up.
I'm saying if a white person goes out here and starts voicing an opinion about the treatment of black people,
and they'll just be ridiculed just like the rest of us.
No, they'll be ridiculed, but guess how many voices they done got to? Because another white person is going to relate and oh yeah, well maybe I need.
It's a chain reaction. You talk about a wave of
one
shit.
person cannot
And it's already been happening. It's 2017. Exactly. That shit was happening when I was freshman in high school.
We need it more. We need more people. Because I'm saying, look,
that's the only. I'm just talking about. It's the process, the way the revolution goes.
All right. What's the revolution in one word? We're gonna go round table. What's the revolution in one word? We're gonna wrap this shit up.
Democracy.
Cheese.
Shit. Come back to me, man.
Change, because
I like that.
Revolution happens where there was no democracy.
I'm gonna say color.
I'm talking about. We're talking about.
I'm gonna say color.
Other countries.
The revolution is color. I want. When I say color, I'm saying
when our country is the one that's being
that's
under fire. We in war with ourselves.
But we're adopting.
Wait. Go ahead.
I say revolution is peace.
Peace.
We're not the only country that
there is no peace without war, though.
Jeremy, you got any finals?
I'm out.
So,
Love, you got any finals?
Saying just love one another, be peaceful, up your equity.
Oh, see, she be saying shit.
Yeah, she
say shit make you forget what you.
Yeah, like I was gonna eat some Doritos, but
right. I mean,
just gonna give me some baked chicken. Like, go ahead, Cheese.
I say stick together, man, and love yourself. Be yourself at all times. Raise your kids, man.
I want to say shout out to everybody that's listening. Shout out to everybody that called in. Shout out to everybody. Cheese WIZYCAN, the motherfucking special guest. Shout out to Love, Jay Every Day, Thumper in the back, drunk and shit. Creative Genius. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is a platform to get your motherfucking voice and your opinion across. Shout out to the bar fight contestants. That was the truth you can't erase. It's just truth you can't erase. And Forrest Trump.
Thanks for our callers.
Forrest Trump.
I will put the poll up when I get to the crib in the Narcissistic Nation group. With that being said, also go check out soundcloud.com/Narcissistic Nation for the Narcissistic Nation mixtape. Next week we have a guest. It's a video game company. I will fill y'all in on Narcissistic Nation outlets probably Tuesday, but we have a guest next week too. I want to say thanks for tuning in to the season premiere. I want to give a special thanks again to Cheese for coming through, blessing us with his talented gift and intellect. You see what I'm saying? With that being said, it's Narcissistic Nation. I love me. If you don't like it, suck a dick or die trying. I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna leave you with this new cheese called Work. You heard me?
Work.
My nigga see pretty. Y'all thought y'all could hold my nigga down. You feel me? Yeah. You ain't got no word. Man, I'm saying what it do, dawg. You ain't